Alright, so welcome back. Project Under Pressure. Here we go. Got some flat trays. These are the bootstrap farmer trays. I got the flat ones. These ones have some holes. So as you can see, they got the slots, and these ones are more of a mesh. It doesn't really matter. Just use whatever. It doesn't really seem to affect anything. So let's see. Flat tray, slotted tray, flat tray, slotted tray. And then got soil here. So it's just like one scoop of soil on every tray. This is the soil I'm using right down here. I don't really know how to say it, but that's what I like. It seems to work pretty well for everything I do. Tried a bunch of other soils. That one works for me. So, it's about one scoop apiece. It's not rocket science. And then we're just going to flatten this out a little bit. Let's see. Just add a tiny bit more of those two. Okay. So we're just kind of just flattening it out, getting a nice, thick, even layer. You know, nothing, not too clumpy. Let's see. That's about right. Okay. And then take the flat tray and give it a little pat down. Oop. Alright, looks pretty good. So now it's time to give it a little watering. Let's see. This is my usual nozzle, but I think it'll do. Let's see. Yeah, we painted all the walls with anti-mold paint. It's all like pretty water resistant. Got the good old trim around the bottom, and epoxied the floor so everything's all easy to clean, easy to soak down. It's fine. Let's see. Here we go. So now that we got everything watered down, I'm just gonna give it another little pat. There's a happy little press. I know. There's Bob Ross over here. It's fine. Good to go. Alrighty, looks good. Time for some seeds. Let's see what we got. So, here we go. We got the kohlrabi. I don't really know what that is, but these are seeds from a local seed distributor. Let's see, Mountain Valley Seed, but it's True Leaf Market, I believe, in Salt Lake City. A lot of people use these seeds. They're pretty good. Anyway, I used to measure them out. Everybody was like, oh, you got to use this amount, this many grams, this many ounces, you know, I was weighing them all and stuff, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So I just take, I mean, what is this? What, a half cup? And I just got to fill it up. It's not all going to go on one tray, so I'm just going to like just pepper it in here. Get up in here, watch them little things fall. So we're just going for a nice little peppering on them. Yeah, it looks pretty good, you know, nothing, we don't want any hot spots where there's too many in one spot. And yeah, we're just shaking them on there, you know. I've seen people use oh, that might have been a lot there. So I'm gonna pinch these seeds off and just do that kind of thing, you know. Looks pretty good. Yeah, you just want a nice even coat. And getting low, now we're just gonna fill it back up. Let's see. Yeah, looks pretty good. Kind of like it a little bit full. You just always toss it back in there. Huh? That's okay. That's all right. Okie dokie. toss those back in there. And yeah, I got some other scoops. Sometimes I like this little mini scoop. Sometimes I like this little teaspoon, you know, but just whatever is the right thing for the right seeds. Alrighty, so now we got the seeds on. Now we're gonna hit it with a little more water. First time I'm watering the house. Oh man, what a trip! I tell you what. No, it's just kind of like, it's kind of fun, you know. Just give it a little squirting. Oop. It's going everywhere. Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, this one's not the right one for the job, I'll tell you what. But now we're just gonna get that nice little soaking, and hope we don't get that electrical stuff. That's it. So now let's stack them up. We got, you can do like up to 6 trays in a stack. But we're just gonna do 4. I'm gonna toss this, the one that I used to press all the soil down, so that's fresh soil right there. We're just gonna throw that right back on there. And then put some weights on it, put it on the rack. All right, so here's my my growing rack. Just gonna pop these lights on. So down here, let's see, we got the full spectrum grow lights. Those are all right. This level, who knows? I got 4 or 5 and 6,500 Kelvin lights. They're all just garage lights from Amazon. So cheap. They're like $6 or $7 a piece. There's tons of them. I love them. I put them up in my garage, put them up in the living room, all over the place. But they grow microgreens pretty well too. Also got these little fans. Check these just computer fans. They're USB. Got the power strip up top. Plug those in, daisy chain them. And I took the covers off so I could put the zip ties through. There's probably a better way, but that's how I did it. And this worked pretty good so far. So that's a grow rack. So once we got all these trays planted, we're just gonna toss this up here. I always start with the kohlrabi. Kohlrabi's up top. And then we're gonna toss tossing a brick on it. These are just some like garden pavers, samples, really, you know. Like some people say you need a certain amount of weight. Just a little bit of weight's good enough. Sometimes I'll put 2 or 3. If the seeds are a little smaller, I usually do a little less weight. If the seeds are a little bigger, I'll do a little more weight. You just kind of got to play with it a little bit and just let the seeds tell you what they want, you know. Try 2 different batches, you know. Like if I was doing 2 kohlrabis, maybe the other tray I'd put a little more weight, maybe a little less weight. And keep notes, mental notes at least, and see what they like. So there they are. We're gonna let these stay for about 2 days, but stay tuned for that part. We'll keep you posted. Alrighty, so up next, broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite microgreen. It is just so refreshing, so it's crispy and delicious. It's my favorite, and it's very, very, very nutritious. But figuring it out. So looks like I got a lot of slotted and pulley trays. Not as many flats as I thought mixed in there, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out, find it in there. Okay, there we go. 4 more trays. Oh, we're gonna do more kohlrabi here. About a scoop. Some of this is pretty dry, that's why it's so white. Normally it's pretty dark, but it's been pretty dry here in Utah. Pretty dry. Wintertime. So, nice thing about doing microgreens inside is you grow them in the wintertime. So, 15 degrees outside right now. It is chilly. So, can't be growing much outside right now, but I do plan on trying to do that next winter. We'll be getting a greenhouse. So stay tuned for more farming. Do it. Certified, tell you what. Watching, subscribe, like if you like what you see. It's just me and my cousin here. We're trying to, show you what we do. This is what we do. We're doers, and this is doing it. And I'll tell you what, a thing or two about the microgreens business is it's a little rough out there. So hopefully we can make it work. Given it a decent go once, but we're going full send this time. See how it goes. Been in talks with some private chefs. Another chef that's in a very high-end restaurant in Salt Lake. A couple of them actually, same owner. So hopefully these pass the test. Here's a little misting for the seeds, or for the soil. Alright, my hose is a little short. Okey-dokey. And this time I might just do these a little extra wet and not wet them again, because when they're sprouting off the bat, a little bit of water is okay. You don't want to soak them, you don't want to drown them, but toss this in my bucket over here. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. We can make a mess, but we don't want to make too much of a mess, Alright, so back to the kohlrabi. I'm going to try a different scoop this time. How about a little mini scooper here. Okay. I really don't think that this is the right scoop for the job. So, just gonna like it. I'm going back to the other one. Let me get in here and get this ASMR. Come on, get close. Ooh, we're going a little thick on this one. But, maybe it likes it, maybe not. We'll have to watch it and see. If you make it too dense with the seeds, you might get mold issues. Don't want that. You want to cut that out as soon as possible. Sometimes you just gotta lose the whole tray because it will spread. It's like wildfire. And, yeah, it's kind of tragic, but I'm gonna see if that one works. Hopefully these next ones will be a little bit more loose. This time you see I didn't press the trays, and that's gonna be just fine. You don't really have to. You can do it loose, you can do it pressed. Microgreens are pretty easy, honestly. So if you want to try it, I suggest it. These are bootstrap farmer trays. The controversial Curtis Stone is the guy that made those trays, and he's made them very popular. He's given a lot of great microgreens growing information over the years on the internet, YouTube mostly. Yeah, it's kind of going a little controversial though now. So that's what he is. That's what he does. It's okay, Still has great microgreens information. So, and great trays. These are very quality, very thick, very durable, and I've used the thin ones, but yeah, they're so flimsy and they just break so easily. So these are all wet, all seeded. We're gonna leave this extra seeded one on the bottom. So we're gonna put that on top, and this on top of that, and this one on that one. Okay. And not even gonna press them, but I'm gonna put some weight on them. We need a solid tray. Let's see. Here we are. Solid tray, and back to the rack. Alrighty, so this time we're gonna put some different weights on. Just kind of even it out. Maybe it's a little heavier, probably, and I like Meadows. Caffeine's great. What can I say? Anyway, ready. There we go. They're not that heavy. I'm just that weak. But we got it. So that's a cool Robbie rack. Up next, broccoli. Hit it, Brett.
Oh, it's recorded. Oh, okay. Yo, it's your boy Brett. Yo, so learning here on the job. All right, on the job training here. First time ever setting up a rack. So this is gonna be fun. And I know Hayden said we're doing broccoli, but we're not doing broccoli actually. We're doing another set. What was the name of it? Robbie. There we go. Yeah, we got just learning here from the master himself on the job training. Got the trays and the holes down here. And there we go. We got a whole set up right here now. Now let's get the soil in. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice tub of soil right here. Was it just one scoop and one tray? All right. We are making it rain. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Soil, boom, let's do this. Money shots. We're selling this on onlysoils.com. Oh. Now the fun part, you're gonna play in it. Nice little spread out here. Get the hands all dirty here. Here we go, we got a little high angle action here. Nice and spread here. Looking pretty. It's almost as pretty as the man doing it himself. There we go. Oh my God, I would say looking pretty good, pretty good. Now, I think we're ready for some seeds. A little seed action here. Where's the bag of seeds? Where did the... Is there good... I don't think there's gonna be enough seeds to do all the trays. Here, let's see how well I do. Let's see, I've been studying a little bit from the man himself. I passed the eyeball test. So looking pretty good. Yeah, see, this is what... You watch me what not to do. Oh, he likes to bounce. How's that look? Yeah, on the job training right here, guys. Look at that, look at that. Let's get the last little bit right here for this last tray. All right. Got a little... Now we are solid on the seeds. Seeds are looking great. Yeah, I'd say not bad for a rookie. Here we go. Now, to turn this on, you just do a little twist act. There we go. All right, now let's get a nice little spray going here. Short on the hose, actually. Yeah. Went the wrong direction on the turning it off. There we go. Now we got it turned off. We got this all set. Now it's time to hit the trays.
Yep.
Hit the trays.
Stack them up.
Right. Stack them up. That's stack them on top of each other, right? Boom. Boom. right, there we go. Now we gotta get this to the other tray with all the other babies. Throw some weights on this. All right, got the kohlrabi on here. Now I'm getting the, oh my God, nice little weight. Get a nice little pump action going here. Okay, that's great. That is great. Oh, there we go. Nice and stabilized, nice and weighted down. I cannot wait to taste these bad boys. I can't wait to taste the ones I made.
Two trays of radish. There we go. So this one, these seeds are a little bit bigger, so they're a little easier to see as they fall here. Here we have my favorite microgreen of them all, broccoli. There's another small brown seed, so it's a little bit harder to see compared to those radish, but just gonna get them in here. So, here we go. Got the broccoli here, the radish here. So since these broccoli seeds are a little smaller, I'm going to put them on the top. So, here we go. These two. And then on top of the radish. Radish are a little bit bigger seeds, so they can take a little more weight. I don't really know how much it helps, but that's how I do it. Here we are. So, since I've been doing this for a while, I can really tell what they are. They taste different. They look different. So, I'm not going to make any notes. But if you're starting out, I definitely recommend putting a little sticky note on your racks. Here we are, a little weight. This time I'm gonna go with these two. Got a small and a medium. I'm just gonna put them right there in the center. And that's pretty good. That's it. Alrighty, so now we're doing some peas. Once again, these are from True Leaf Market. It's a local seed supplier. They ship and they have great seeds. So the peas are kind of cool. So you're supposed to soak them, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay them on here. And instead of soaking them, I'm just gonna give it a little extra water in. I've already watered these trays down. As you can see, they're a little wet. When they get wet, they swell, and so they grow big and strong. You can make them nice and tight and thick and clumpy. It doesn't matter. Honestly, we're gonna keep going a little bit on this one. But they do swell, so you don't want to have a full coverage on the tray. You do want to have a little bit of space, and they're gonna be just fine. So if you don't soak them, the germination process, which is like the sprouting process of them, takes a little longer, but they're gonna sprout just fine, and they grow so fast that having them take a little longer kind of helps with them being ready for harvest when the rest of the crops are ready for harvest. Because these ones just grow so fast. Once they're growing, they bolt, is what they say. Yeah. So there we go. Those look pretty good. What do you think? Beautiful. Alrighty. So now I'm seeing I've lost a few seeds over here. So I'm gonna find them right there. It's like I Spy. Where's the seeds? That should be it. I'm gonna give those an extra water, but first I'm gonna plant these two. So I got this bag from True Leaf Market in my seed box, and I guess I cut the label off. So I'm not really sure what this seed is. It's a tiny, tiny little brown seed, and so I'm just gonna plant these two trays, and once it grows, hopefully I'll know what it is. I'll lay these on here, not too thick, of course, you know, because they're tiny seeds, and the tiny seeds, they're very more delicate than the bigger seeds, and so we want to go nice and light. These seeds are so small, and they could be something very delicate that doesn't need a lot of weight. So for these two trays, I'm not gonna stack them with a lot of weight, and I'm just gonna do them, just the two of them. And for the peas, right next door, I'm gonna do those two, just the two of them, and I'm gonna put the weight on those ones individually as well, because the peas do like a lot of weight. Peas kind of want to make it maybe like 20 pounds of weight or something. I don't know, but the more weight, the better on the peas. Mystery seeds done. Hopefully after this batch I'll know, and I can put a label on the bag. Here are the peas. I didn't soak them. I didn't pre-soak them. I think you're supposed to do like 8 hours. I've only done it a couple times, and it only helps them grow a little faster, but I don't eat them faster. So here we go. I'm just gonna soak them up pretty good here. Sometimes I like to do the 2-inch trays for the peas. Give them a little more water, or a little more room, or whatever. I don't know, but this will work just fine. So we're just gonna get these nice and wet, soaked up. They have a pretty good amount of soil under them anyway, so it'll be nice and wet. And then we'll check on them tomorrow and see how they're looking. We'll check on all the seeds. They all might need a little water, some might not. So we're gonna go through and see what the trays look like, and whoa, hey, we're gonna see, you know, if they need to be watered, if they don't need to be watered, and let you know how you can find out if your microgreens need to be watered on the first day of germination. So here we are. We're just gonna stack these up and get them on the rack. Mystery seeds going in right here. We'll do the peas. So you don't want to tip your trays too much, especially on the peas, because they're all wet. You'll get a nice slosh, and then all of the soil and the seeds just comes right out. So careful keeping them level and putting them on the rack. So you can toss some weight on them. All right, so here are the peas. We're gonna do lots of weight for the peas, because peas are hardy, and they need to feel like they're underground. So here we are, 3 big old stones. And then on this mystery seeds, we're gonna put these 2 tiny ones, and maybe another tiny one in the middle, just because you don't know what they are, you know, and we're gonna find out. So stay tuned for the educational process of growing microgreens in your own home. This is Hayden and Brett here with you today, and love you. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Grow some microgreens for yourself. Try it out. You know, True Leaf Market. Bootstrap Farmer. There's tons of videos online, and it's not that hard. Very tasty, very delicious. You'll find out. Have a good one.